Robert, welcome back to London Real.
Thanks, Brian. I wish I could say it as well as you do, but I'm grateful for it in any case. Well, it's certainly been an interesting 5 years now.
Oh my gosh, that's to say the least. Well, look, you've been on this show many, many times, twice here in London with your wife, Jill, where she's busy with the Substack while you're in here with me. Your Substack's amazing, by the way, and so just thank you for those contributions. And then recently, I was extremely excited to read that you have been appointed as part of this new vaccine advisory panel by Bobby, alongside one of our other former guests, Martin Kulldorff, who we had in the middle of all the madness when he published the Great Barrington Declaration. Of course, I texted you and you said, yep, Brian, now when the knives are coming out. And so I'm curious, tell us about this announcement and tell me what was it like with the backlash from the media, because I saw the usual Telegraphs and BBCs here all coming. And has that now passed, and now are you able to move on? Or what has been the reaction to this announcement? And tell us about the announcement itself.
So just to set the scene, Brian, there had been talk with Bobby and others back and forth for about 3 months for how I might serve in the government. And I really did not want to take an administrative position. The idea of spending 4 years having to rent or buy a condo up in Rockville, time away from wife and farm, and frankly, spending 4 years being stabbed in the back on a daily basis by the DC in crowd was not my idea of a good time. So I was looking for some way I could serve the administration, and particularly Bobby, but also President Trump. And two opportunities came up. One was to be what's called a special government employee, or SGE, which is what Elon Musk was, reporting to Bobby and providing advice across NIH, CDC, and FDA. And so that vetting process started and went on for 3 months. It was really kind of amazing, the amount of discussion and vetting and analysis and forms to be filled in and blah, blah, blah.
How do you get out of a rat race? How do you create wealth not only for yourself, but also for the generations to come after?
I am absolutely amazed with the quality of companies that we're getting exposure to.
We go on to Zoom calls with the innovators and the folks who are building new applications in metaverse, blockchain, artificial intelligence, decentralized finance.
What's going on, everybody? Thumbs up if you can see me.
We are focusing on early stage investment.
And the quality of people that we're getting exposure to, whether it be Dan Tapiero with 1RT, Jason Ma from Open, Yatsu from Animoca.
It's been a phenomenal experience thus far. It has far exceeded my expectations.
We are focusing on cutting edge technologies.
I view it now as the best investment I've ever made. The upside, I view, is unlimited.
And as a retail investor, I would never get this exposure anywhere else outside of Investment Club.
See you in the Investment Club.
And about 2/3 of the way through that, then the opportunity of possibly serving on the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices for CDC came up. Now, that's kind of inside baseball, or you might call it inside football in the UK. What the heck is the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices? So this is the mouse that roared. It sits as a chartered federal advisory committee. That's a special law the U.S. government has that allows people to advise key administrators within the government, particularly in the executive branch. And in our case for the ACIP, we get the glorious compensation of $250 per day as an honorarium. So obviously I'm doing this for the money. And that was sarcasm, by the way, just to say. And this committee is chartered for two things. It's kind of a special one, a little unusual for a federal advisory committee. It advises the director of the CDC And if she is not confirmed, which is the case currently, then those advisories go up to the secretary. So recently, just to give a little example, the advisory committee on immunization practices, while I was participating in their first meeting of this newly reconstituted group, voted to eliminate multi-dose influenza vials that have mercury-containing thimerosal. And why that's a big deal with the pharmaceutical industry and why they busted a gut over that, I have no clue. All kinds of justification. But it left corporate media arguing in favor of adding mercury to vaccines, which is pretty much a loser. This is a hot button issue that Bobby has been focused on for decades, going back to his time with Waterkeepers, mercury in food, mercury toxicity, mercury in vaccines. It's what led him to the position at Children's Health Defense of being chairman of the board.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.